Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of Final Fantasy I for the Nintendo Entertainment System played on the Wii Virtual Console. It's time for Marty, Milo, Wimbley, and Fibbs to head deeper into the Earth Cave to find the vampire. So we cleared out the first floor of the Earth Cave here, so it's a quick shot over to the right here. And we're on the second basement, and here we're gonna have a bunch of beep beep bats. So they're beep beep bats because they get in your way and you're honking the horn and I'm like beep beep. So yeah, a lot of narrow passages here. I'm not gonna bother talking with all the bats. They all say key key. So there's just way too many bats in here and you lose track of the bats. So let's go get some treasure here. A coral sword that's supposed to be good against enemies that are aquatic in nature, but once again, it's bugged, so. Luckily, none of those chests have any guardians, so no trap tiles. So, just grab the treasure and head on out. To the right is where we want to go to get to the next floor, but we're going to head down this way first to get some more treasure. This one, there will be a guardian, though, in this room, so we want to stock up on hit points, so use your potions to make sure you're full hit points, because we have another oath here. And this is kind of tricky because this Oath Elemental is at the right as soon as you enter the room, so you're gonna have to fight him when you go into the room, and we're gonna have to fight him when we leave the room. So, yep, guaranteed 2-time encounter with this Oath Elemental. So, once again, we'll use fire spells on him from Milo, the single targeting fire spells. Since the Oath Elemental hits pretty hard, we might want to throw up the Invis on Marty, since he's gonna take 50% of the attacks. And hopefully Wimbley and Marty can do some good damage with their hits, get some criticals in. Criticals ignore defense, so there we go. We take out the Earth Elemental. And now let's get some treasure. Some money, a wooden shield, totally useless. Even if we had characters that can use it, it's a pretty terrible shield, so. You know, we took out the other Earth Elemental there. And we'll just run into a bunch of ogres. They're a very popular enemy type in this cave. So, but that's good because they give good money, and we have a lot of stuff we need to spend money on. So, like a lot of Final Fantasy games, like the Final Fantasy Legend 1 and 2 that I've done Let's Plays for already, at the beginning of the game you're really hurting for gold, and then toward the end of the game you end up getting a whole bunch of gold, so. We got Spectres and Geists here. I believe the Geists are the yellow ones over there to the right. And both of the Spectres and the Geists are new enemies, so I'll have the Spectres stats the next time we fight them. So, Undead, another common enemy type in this cave. So we'll get some good uses out of our Fire 2 and Harm spell. So, hey, Fibbs can actually contribute offensively. So, the vampire is also going to be an undead monster, so harm and fire spells will also come in handy against him. So, spoiler, the vampire is on this cave, which is on this floor, I should say. Of course he's in this cave. We were told that. But yeah, he's on this floor. This is the halfway point in the Earth Cave. There are 5 floors, so we're right here in the middle and on the 3rd floor. So here we have the Spectre group. Spectre and Geist. Spectre is the green ones, over there on the left. So, like the Geist, they have that annoying stun attack, so. Luckily Harm, for a first level spell, we have a lot of charges of it, and it does good damage against these undead. If it rolls high enough, the damage roll, it could take them all out, so let's see if we get lucky. Nope, that's a terrible roll for the first time. But, yeah, we got 2 decent ones, 2 bad ones. So, and unfortunately it looks like the bad ones were, or the good ones were against targets that we went to attack already, that we had somebody else attacking, so that's why Milo missed, but we should finish him off this round. There we go. I'm gonna be using a lot of those heal potions, so yeah, unfortunately, because Melmon doesn't have an item shop, when we, after we finish this, dive into the Earth Cave here, we're gonna have to go back to, Corneria to, pick up some, potions, some of those heal potions. So we're gonna have to go across the sea, but hey, that's just more experience, more gold. Ooh, we got one heal potion here. And it is guarded by an Earth Elemental if we approach it from the south, so might as well do that just to show off, so. Heal Milo up, he's taking quite a hurting there, so. Now even though the Earth is weak against fire and doesn't have a weakness to ice, it's a better spell to cast than, we don't have any more regular fire spells. And I want to save the fire 2s for the vampire. Him being basically a mini boss, we want to save our good spells for it, so. We'll just use the ice spells. It's the best spell that we got of a low charge, so. That'll be really useful when we fight the Fire Fiend, but unfortunately we're going after the Earth Fiend here first. You have to go after the Earth Fiend first, so. The other 3 fiends, not so, whatchamacallit, not so clear-cut in how you need to go against them. I mean, the game tells you how you should go against them, but you're not railroaded in there. You can do the fire, water, and air fiend in any order that you want, so. You might have to go into, like for instance, to get to the air fiend, you might have to go and do a little bit of the water fiend's dungeon, but you don't necessarily have to defeat the water fiend first, but you do have to defeat the Earth Fiend to get a certain item from the Circle of Sages back at Crescent Lake. So, and that item is needed to progress to get the airship, which will allow you to access the other fiends. So, well, not much that Fibbs can do, so he'll just have to go hammer time. So, we got a Fire 3 casting. Let's use it, so why not? Fire 2 will be good enough for the vampire, so. Like the wizards, the vampire is kind of a mini boss now, but is going to become a regular enemy later on in the game, so. He's not super, super tough. Now, he's tough for us right now, but he's not that tough that we need to save that Fire 3 for, so. Also, don't worry about saving your heal potions. If you have to use all 99, it's okay. There's a weird looking slab down there. Yeah, see when we press the start menu to go into the start button to go into a menu there, that plate disappears. So it's like the canal. It's just a temporary loaded item on the screen. So there's gonna be some way we have to do to get that out. Get rid of that. That room has a bunch of bats. And here we have a perfect beep beep bat. We have to go down and bats in the way, so beep beep. That's right, if you're watching this on YouTube, beep beep at the bat. It'll travel backwards in time to make the bat move. So, another chest here. So, we have, whatchamacallit, we have 2 more chests on this floor. This is the last, regular chest, I should say. The other chest is, well, it looks like all the other chests, but it's guarded by the vampire. So, it's kind of special, I guess, in that sense. So what does this chest have? Anything good? Some money. And now we're going to head into that room over there to the right. And that's where the vampire is. So we want to heal up before we talk with the vampire. Talking with the vampire is what initiates the battle. You can stand in front of him and nothing will happen. So he's a nice vampire. You can stand in front of him, heal up, and he don't care. All living things were born to die. No one can defeat me, the vampire. Well, let's see if that is true or not. So vampire has some pretty high attack there. Luckily, only 1 attack. Weak versus fire and harm because he is undead. He has a 25% chance when he hits you to dazzle you, and that basically paralyzes you. So yeah, yep, there we go. Paralyzed Marty. Boo. And Marty was a good character because one, he has fire spells, so he can deal damage with them. So, but and now he paralyzed Milo, our other fire-using character. So this is not looking good. So our two main offensive characters for this battle are stuck. So hopefully Wimbley can finish off the vampire here, and he does. Nice. Alright, we have another chest there that the vampire was guarding. What could be in that chest? Let's heal ourselves up first. Because you might be thinking, oh, I want to get that chest real quick, but that's when you get greedy and that's when you pay. That's when we get into an encounter that wipes us out. So, ooh, we got a ruby. So, maybe we can give it to that Titan in the Titan's Tunnel. Bribe him with the ruby. We know he likes gems. So, yeah, you gotta be careful on this floor. One of the annoying things, there was a stone plate on the floor. You sensed something evil. Well, the stone plate is annoying because we're gonna have to come back here to the Earth Cave with a certain item to remove that stone plate. So, yeah, we're gonna have to do another dive into the Earth Cave here, a deeper dive. But, what was I say, one of the, annoying things about the Earth Cave here is, a common enemy type is the wizards, groups of 2 to 4, and, because they were flagged as a mini-boss, in the Marsh Cave, you can't run from them. So, yeah, a lot of these fights that I'm getting into here that we can't see, they are actually, against wizards, so yeah, they really drain your heal potions, because they hit pretty hard, so very annoying. But more beat bats, and now we just gotta get out of here. So now, if we were really lucky, there's these ooze monsters that start appearing on the 3rd, 4th, and 5th floor. On the 3rd and the 4th floor, they are a 1 in 64 chance. On the 5th floor, there are 3 in 64 chance, so that's roughly, let me pull up the calculation here, it's roughly a 4.6875 chance on the 5th floor, which is your best chance to get them. So, but if you get lucky, and you find them on the 3rd or 4th floor, well, that's good if you're looking for a full bestiary. I, of course, even though there isn't a bestiary in this game, I'm going to want to obviously show off all the enemies, you know, being this is 100% playthrough, I want to show off all the enemies, so I will be encountering that ooze monster. So yeah, and the oozes only appear in this Earth Cave, so there's quite a few monsters like that only appear in one area, so if you didn't miss them here, you're going to miss them forever. So alright, we are finally out of the Earth Cave, and we get into a fight right away. New enemy there, the hyena. They're gonna be paired up with wizard ogres, which is a new type of ogre, and green ogres as trap tiles later on in the Earth Cave. So we're gonna see a lot of hyenas later on, but they are available in the overworld here. So took them out there. So all right. So now we have that little ruby. Let's go over to the Titan's Tunnel and see if we can bribe that Titan with the ruby. So we have enough spells and heal potions that we can make this short little trek. This is a short little trek. It's not that well, the tunnel is just basically one room, and then it's a little bit of a walk to Sarda's cave. But it's not a complex walk. It's pretty much a narrow passageway straight on the overworld. So let's talk with the Titan. If you want pass, give me the ruby. Crunch, crunch, crunch. It tastes so sweet. Rubies are my favorite. And with that, he lets us pass. But before we head out of the cave, we're gonna head down here. We have a treasure room. Got 4 treasures in here. Silver helmet. Can't use that. 450, 620, and we got the Great Axe, which is like that Gyro guy who runs Final Fantasy a lot. He calls it the OK Axe. So axes, they can be a little bit more powerful than swords. They'll deal more damage than swords, but the problem with axes is that they are they tend to be, have low hit percentages. So, you won't get as many hits with them as you would with the sword. So, you could keep them around. So you might want to hold a sword. On hand to get to like the 32 or 64 hit percentage. But then if you have excess points, say you're at like 70 or something like that, and you can switch to the axe. It won't give as many hit percentage as a sword, but it'll give more damage. So sometimes you gotta switch your weapons around like that. So, but for the most part, we're gonna just stick with swords. So, well, no one in our party can use axes. That's a fighter and ninja exclusive weapon. So here we are in Soda's cave. I kept that one battle in just because I leveled up on it. So wanted to show the level up there. So this is Soda's little cave. He has his own little bungalow here. He does not fear the evil of the cave. Use this rod behind the vampire's room. Hiding deep inside, you will find the cause of the earth's rot. Warriors, revive the power of the orbs. And this is where we'll pick up on our next episode. Take care, have a good day. See you around. Bye.